Everyone predicted a round of 16 full of giants. What we got instead is a bracket that looks like it was drawn out of a hat. Four-time champions gone, co-hosts still standing, and two teams nobody circled in June about to collide on the biggest stage of their lives. Today we break down the bracket exactly as it stands and why it's the strangest round of 16 in World Cup history. Let's go. Match 1 on Canada versus Morocco. Houston. Stop and think about this for a second. 6 weeks ago, if you'd said these two teams would meet in the knockout stage, people would have laughed. Canada, co-host with zero knockout history before this tournament. Morocco, the team everyone wrote off after a shaky group stage. Now they're both here, and one of them is going to the quarterfinals. Canada have the crowd. Morocco have the scar tissue of a real deep run behind them. This is not a filler match. This is a genuine coin flip. Match 2, Paraguay versus the winner of France or Sweden. Paraguay didn't sneak into this bracket. They knocked out four-time champions on penalties and looked calm doing it. Now the reward is potentially the tournament favorites. On paper, this should be a formality for France, but ask Germany how should be worked out for them. Paraguay have found something in this tournament that can't be coached. Belief that they can beat anyone in front of them. That's the most dangerous ingredient in a knockout game. Match 3, Brazil versus the winner of Ivory Coast or Norway. This is the marquee slot on paper, and it might actually deliver. If Norway get through, this is Vinicius Jr. against Erling Haaland, two of the most physically dominant attackers on the planet, on the same pitch in a knockout match. Brazil are not walking through this tournament untouched either. They needed a stoppage time goal just to survive their group stage finale. One bad half against a striker like Haaland, and this bracket blows wide open. Match 4, the Mexico or Ecuador winner against England or DR Congo. This one gets overlooked because it doesn't have a superstar headline, but it might be the most emotionally loaded fixture of the round. Estadio Azteca, 100,000 fans, a host nation that has waited decades for a deep run on home soil. If Mexico get through their first match, this stadium is going to be louder than anything else in this tournament, and that noise has already swallowed favorites before. Match 5, Portugal or Croatia against Spain or Austria. If both favorites hold, this is Ronaldo against Lamine Yamal, the closing chapter of one career against the opening chapter of another. Croatia are not an easy first test either. This is a team that has reached back-to-back semifinals and knows exactly how to slow a match down and frustrate a legend chasing his last trophy. Match 6, USA or Bosnia against Belgium or Senegal. Home soil, a golden generation of American talent, and a genuine shot at the deepest run this country has ever had at a World Cup. Belgium still have the experience and the individual quality to end that dream in one night. This match has upset written all over it in both directions. Match 7, Argentina or Cape Verde against Australia or Egypt. Argentina's route through this bracket remains the gentlest of any top team left standing, and Messi knows it. But Cape Verde have already shocked the world once just by being here. Nobody should assume this is a formality until the final whistle actually blows. Match 8, Switzerland or Algeria against Colombia or Ghana. Save this one for last because it might be the hardest to call in the entire round. Colombia topped a group that included Portugal. Ghana have pace and unpredictability that has troubled disciplined defenses all tournament. This is the wildcard match of the bracket, and it could easily produce the next shock name on this list. So here's the picture. 8 matches. 2 co-hosts who weren't supposed to be here. A team that just eliminated four-time champions. A potential Haaland versus Vinicius showdown. And a messy path that keeps getting smoother while everyone stares at the other side of the draw. This bracket was supposed to separate the contenders from the pretenders. Instead, it's doing the opposite. It's proving that in this World Cup, nobody is safe and nobody should be underestimated. 4 days from now, half of these teams are gone. And if this tournament has taught us anything so far, it's that the team ranked 41st can still send the team ranked 10th home on penalties. Rankings mean nothing right now. Belief means everything. Which of these 8 matches do you think produces the next big shock? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. We read every single one. Subscribe to Quantum Peak USA for full round of 16 coverage as every match goes live. Quantum Peak USA.